Welcome everyone. I know it's a pretty bold statement, but I think you're really going to love this Hawaiian Mac Salad. Let's get started. First, our ingredients. Dark brown sugar is an essential ingredient that gives Hawaiian Mac Salad its unique umami flavor. You'll also need 2 tablespoons of garlic powder and 1 tablespoon of onion powder. And for the produce, chives and 1 carrot. Next up, mayonnaise and whole milk. If you want to veganize this recipe, sub with oat milk and vegan mayo. These will have to do, but I was pretty disappointed I couldn't find my favorite elbow noodles for this recipe. You can use any type of noodle, but I find that whole wheat elbow noodles hold up better in the recipe and are lighter on your stomach. I don't know if you've ever had a tummy ache after eating Hawaiian Mac Salad. I have, and I just find that the whole wheat noodles with the milk and the mayo, it ends up being lighter on your stomach. Let's start by boiling our noodles. Okay, pay attention to this part because it's a very important step to making classic Hawaiian salad. You need to cook the noodles a couple minutes past their recommended package cooking time until they're big and soft. You want to overcook the noodles just enough so that they absorb all that yummy, delicious sauce. So let's toss those babies into salted, boiling water. And give it a good stir so your noodles don't stick together. Don't forget, set your timer a couple of minutes past the recommended cooking time. I give my noodles an occasional stir, and don't forget to reserve about a cup of that liquid gold pasta water. We're going to use that later in the sauce. Now grate a medium carrot. Grated carrot is in a lot of Hawaiian Mac Salad recipes. Give your noodles a quick check. These are about al dente right now, so just shy of the point where we want them. A little past overcooked, big and tender, but not soft. Okay, I hadn't worked with these noodles before. They probably should have gone an extra minute past the recommended package cooking time, but I carried on. Our noodles are mostly big and tender, so let's go ahead and drain. Okay, here comes a really important step. Once you've drained your noodles, place your noodles into a bowl or a dish, and then place it into the fridge for about half an hour to cool. Don't skip this step. You want your noodles cooled so that once you toss it with your sauce, you get all of that good flavor. It's finally time to make our sauce. I like to start with a half a cup of mayo and about a quarter cup of milk. I forgot to do this while filming, but I like to add mayo, milk, my pasta water, and brown sugar, and stir until combined, and then add my dry spices. You can see here, I kind of added everything at the same time. Okay, let's talk about the ground mustard. I add a tablespoon to make my mac salad spicy, but if you have the hot mustard, then you only need about a teaspoon. I like to add about a tablespoon of reserved pasta water at first. Remember, this step should have come earlier when we mixed our wet ingredients. The pasta water helps smoothen out the sauce and allows the sauce to stick to the noodles more evenly. Add a teaspoon of salt and plenty of fresh cracked ground pepper. Okay, now take a whisk and mix all the ingredients until it's smooth and combined. The sauce was a little thick here, so I added some more reserved pasta water to thin it out. You'll get a feel for how thin or thick you like your sauce. Now it's time to mince our chives. Chives are a personal favorite of mine, but if you have green onion, you can of course use that instead. Okay, take your grated carrot and minced chive and add it directly to the sauce, and mix it all together until it's completely uniform and combined. Once this is done, then your sauce is ready to go in your cooled macaroni noodles. Give your sauce one final quick stir and pour it all over those delicious noodles. The noodles may be a little stuck together from cooling down in the fridge. If you want, you can break them up before you mix it with your sauce, or just put in a little bit more elbow grease. Probably because I'm working with a different type of noodle, I thought that the sauce was a little thin, and I took the opportunity to add a little bit of more mayo here. Before the mac salad goes in the fridge, this is a good opportunity to adjust your sauce. If you want to add more milk or more mayo or even more pasta water to thin it up, you also probably will want to do this when you take the mac salad out of the fridge once it's rested. I've had some Hawaiian mac salads that were literally just noodles and mayonnaise and didn't taste all that great. So while my Hawaiian mac salad might be a little lighter on the mayonnaise, I think you will find that this recipe has a lot more of that traditional flavor. Now for my favorite part, give your mac salad a final taste test. Now that your mac salad is all finished, go ahead and cover it and put it in the fridge to rest for a few hours. You'll find the flavor is much better once it's had some time to rest in the fridge and absorb all of those yummy flavors. When ready to serve, you can garnish with more minced chive and plenty of fresh cracked ground pepper. Like I mentioned before, if the mac salad is a little dry the next day, go ahead and add more milk and mayo. With all those great seasonings, it won't dilute the flavor. I didn't do it so neatly here, but pack your mac salad into a half measuring cup and plop it onto a plate and it will look very traditional. Enjoy! If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, or comment below.